Hello everybody, this is your Florida history hunter, the home of DeLandDigs. Mickey Mouse says hello. Hello Mickey. This is sort of the fruits of today's hiking. I was out today more or less scoping out some new sites for future bottle hunting. I picked these two little I think they're baby juice jars or something like that, and here's a 1980s, circa 1980s barbecue sauce. I figure if I pick it up, I'm not going to throw it back down on the ground again. But I've got this post-prohibition bottle. It's got several upper but it's the resale and refill on it. It's an early one though, because it's still cork. And I found this lovely generic whiskey bottle, circa 1900. The seam ends right there, and the top is applied. I always get excited when I find stuff like that. People are like, "You're crazy." I was actually crossing the creek, and I was lucky. I found part of a broken handmade ladder that they used to use in the orange groves. And down at the bottom of the creek, it wasn't very deep, it's only maybe about 12, 15, 18 inches down. I saw a little shard of glass sticking up. You can see where my finger's at. That's the spot that was sticking out. And I pulled this out of here and rinsed it off. And I saw that it had a D on the bottom of it. And as you know, the Florida history hunter is DeLandDigs. And I got it nice and clean. I saw that it is a bottle from the DeLand Bottling Works, DeLand, Florida. It's a 7-ounce bottle, and I think it's probably one of their earlier bottles. This bottling company opened its doors in 1912, and by around 1915 or so, I think they had dropped the name Bottling Works. Also at that time, they were doing Coca-Cola bottles and some other soda company bottles here in DeLand also. I'm always excited when I find this, even though it's broken. I do have clients that are willing to buy this because this is, you can't get this anymore. These are very rare and unusual. And even broken condition, it's still, for a local historian, it's still an excellent little treasure. As these are also broken DeLand bottles, DeLand, Florida. You can see the difference between that DeLand and then this one. There it is. So it goes from a D to the actual name DeLand, Florida. This one's a melted one, but once I clean it up a little bit, I'll mount that into a nice display, and I'll definitely be able to sell that. So thanks for taking a moment out of your time to look at what we found today. And we're going to give you a quick tour of what happens when you decide that you're going to start looking for artifacts. So I'll take a quick scan up some shelves here. All kinds of crazy things I've dragged home. Some's older than others. Got a collection of soda bottles down there. Brown glass. Total milk bottles. And here's our incoming barn finds from recently. Look, Elvis on the Rockola. Pinball machine to boot. Incidentally, both of those were born in the same year of 1971, and it's kind of a hodgepodge incoming items and everything from A to Z. Look, Gold Speed Queen Deluxe. Look how cool that looks. This we just got in. We're going to do a little repair work on it before we offer that for sale. But here's another broken pop bottle, and it's from Illinois. But people like that stuff sometimes. Some brown glass. Here's a door from a 1950s refrigerator butter cabinet. There's some uranium glass that was rescued out of a house that was being demolished a few years ago. Got some old 2-ear jugs. They got manganese in it. This single-ear jug's got manganese in it. There's a jug from about 1940. So this jug was being used on Lake Beresford in DeLand at the boatyard that used to make military tugboats. There's some more crazy stuff up on these shelves here, and old fuel pump, an old child's wheelbarrow. And we found numerous irons and old Florida license plates by the piles. 1960s Japanese pinball machine. The original Etch-a-Sketch. There's an old Pepsi sign I found laying out in the woods. And coffee tins. The new no key. Yes, you used to need a key to get into your coffee, people. There's a Royal Crown 6 carrier. Found that hanging in a building that was being demolished after a fire. Turn around this way, so, shelves and shelves and shelves and shelves of bottles, and carrier cabinets full of bottles, and we probably got 20 totes of broken glass. Button collections, just jars and jars and jars of buttons. Anytime I find them in old barns or old houses, I always grab the button jars. And usually when you find them, they're already separated. But this one's got, they're all glass buttons. And this one had all red buttons. Some of them appeared to be carved coral. This one's in the bottle it's in is collectible. People use those for slide guitar now. This one's completely filled with military brass buttons. So that's a fun one. We also do metal detecting, so you will find children's toys. We have quite the collection of cars and trucks and stuff like that. Kind of roll down the line there. There's an old gasoline tanker. Look at that baby. It's lead. Definitely a lead toy there. There's a 1970s circa, probably Matchbox. Here's another old lead toy. Looks like a tow truck of some sort. I got special permission to mount the tech behind the office building a few years ago. And here's another one I found on that same one. It's like a World War I army truck of some sort. The cannon's been broken off of it. Well, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video, and that if you do, like, subscribe, tell your friends about it. The very interesting, new and interesting things are going to be coming up really soon. And I've got a very large collection of pottery here. Dinner plates. And the reason I'm keeping this stuff, some of this is pre-Victorian. There was a hotel sanitarium that used to be located Lake Helen, Casadega area of Florida. The hotel burnt down in the early 1900s, and I think I'm one of the few people that actually know where the hotel was actually located. You know, we find all kinds of crazy things. Doorknobs, porcelain doorknobs, lead zinc mason jar lids, some with the porcelains in them. You know, look at this pile of doorknobs. This is all stuff I found out and about. Massive piles of silverware, World War II canteens, and lots of hand tools, pocket knives, cameras. Thanks for watching.